Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my page. My page is about common sense. I try to keep it down in the nitty-gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, I'm very fucking important. And not important to liberals, libertarians, people with God, people like to smoke, people like to drink, people like ayahuasca, people like DMT, people like weed, marijuana. It's really not important to you guys. Because most of the time, when people can't think outside the box, they don't understand half of the concepts I'm thinking of, or any logistics, or any kind of semantics, or any kind of thought processes that I have. You can't. Because I'm a schizo. I'm a schizoaffective. What does that mean? Look it up. Okay, I'm not going to say every time what a schizophrenia is. Schizophrenic person is. It's not a delusional person, no. So whatever you're reading, it's not a delusional person. Okay, so let's say, for instance, you have bipolar. That's not a person who's has a mental illness. Okay, but if you listen to the cracker, okay, then you'll automatically assume, okay, that person does, and you'll believe them, just like you believe in Jesus. But you're not delusional, though. Okay, you're not delusional. Okay, but anyway, I digress here. I'm making this video. If you have any comments, questions, insults, or roast fest, you put it down below. Okay? Comments, questions, roast fest. You want to make fun. Helps you to live off some steam. That's cool. I got a couple individuals who make fun of me. And they're very good at it, but very few, but they lose their steam after a while. I keep winning, though. They see you keep winning. You always come up with some new concept to make fun of me, even though... Okay, somebody wants to learn English. Okay, yes, I'm a teacher. Yes, I'm an English teacher. I got some things to talk about here. First, I want all of you understanding there's 3 different types of people. You can narrow it down to 2 because it's up to you, but don't make it no 4, no 5. Okay, just keep it alpha. There's people who are organized, disciplined, who are pure-hearted, just like Jesus types. Okay. Then there's just for people who are in the middle. Okay, half and half. They're half and half, okay? They're kind of a little bit clean, but most of the time stupid, okay? So you know there's people who are organized, disciplined, who are focused, have OCD, you want to call it, okay? Because people who are really clean, who like to clean like myself, okay? I like things to be scrubbed, okay, and shit, okay? Is a basic fundamental of being disciplined. If you look at your wall, okay, and you see dirt somewhere, okay, you'll want to scrub it, right? For some reason, that's a form of OCD. Obsessive compulsive disorder. Yes. But there's not a lot of people like that in the world. Of course, I know this, okay? So in the middle, most people are like either in the middle or most likely in the left. So there's more people who are the first type, okay? The first type, which I'll explain. I'm talking about the third type. The third type is those people who OCD, disciplinaries, people they usually would be called narcissists, okay, because of their strict ways of doing things in life, okay. The ones in the middle ground are like cross between halfway. That's the second type. Follow with me here. And the motive of this video is basically why live with anybody, okay. Even your children, okay? But other than that, the second type is like half and half. So either they're more on the right of the first type, okay, or the left, the logical side. When I say left, what I'm talking about in this video is logical. And the right is more emotional. Right brain, left brain. You know how it works, okay? So if you're the middle type, you're going to fall either on one side or the other. And the first type is most people. Most people are not very super clean. So if every house that I go into and I see all this disorganizedness, this shit that's everywhere, you know that's how their life is. So depending on what you see, you can see what things that are unorganized versus things that are not organized. The first thing you should never have is bugs in your house. Okay. If bugs are always in your house, no matter where you're at, you're not number 3, okay? If you have certain clothes and stuff and certain plates and shit sitting there for 2-3 days, you're not one of the disciplines, okay? So it's very important to decipher what type you are. Either you're highly organized, half and half organized, but really it's not. It could be either or. Or you're just a slob, just like everybody else. Most people are slobs. Trust me, they'll try to keep clean, okay, but they don't. I see women all of the time driving with two hands. That's another thing too. I'm like, what do you got to worry about if you're a researcher? The more organized you are, the more educated you are. I'm talking about those types, right? When you have two hands on your wheel, that means you're going to have control over your life because you're scared that you're going to lose control, right? There's certain other subliminal messaging and, of course, things you have in your life, okay? Like, I don't need a phone to live, okay? I don't need it because I used to live in Ethiopia for 2 years, okay? So I didn't really use it that much because the internet sucked out there, okay? And I think that happens to every country. But that's what I'm trying to say. That's my point, is that you shouldn't be living with nobody. Nobody should be living with them, because what happens is that even if you're sexually attracted to one another, you got to sacrifice a lot for your OCD. Okay? So let's say it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. One person is more organized than the other. You know, you're going to have disagreements. And you're going to have to come or even take out a person, because you already made yourself very clear, okay? Organized people easily make themselves alphas, which I told you is dime a dozen, like 10% of the world. Alphas is like those who are just basically disciplined, and they know what they want in their life, and they do not have to drive with two hands on the wheel. That's like 10% of the world. Okay? The middle ground is basically probably even less. You know, it could be less. It could be right there too, 10% as well. But majority of the world is like 70%. Okay, 60 to even 80% are just basically just nonchalant about life. Okay, they don't really focus that much. They're not critical thinkers. They don't have a lot of civil respect for conversations. They can't think on. They just can't think like that. So I do not recommend. Somebody asked me, "Do you recommend people to live together?" No, I do not recommend it. Okay, I do not recommend it, because even if you put it out there, one person will lie, and usually the one who's undisciplined will lie more to get what they want. So you got to be careful with that. That's what I'm going through with my wife, y'all guys. I get stressed sometimes. And then I realize that there are manipulators out there. And they'll call you a manipulator for putting things in front. Like I said, don't do this or you'll die. Okay, don't do this or you'll live. Okay, or you don't do this or you'll be tormented. If you put that out there and they ignored you, that means they're the liar. It's as simply as put. Like when I first met my wife, I told my wife, I said, do not kiss me when we first said, whatever you do. I understand that I'm an attractive male and whatever. But if you kiss me, then voices will start to fuck with me. And then you're not the one. Okay. But then my voices is going along with the whole entire game. And I told her this, and she felt this. So when she saw me doing things, she probably got upset. And so I don't really care, because I have a plan already set up for her. So I do not recommend that people live together, even with your children, especially with daughters. As a matter of fact, like I said before, when you have daughters, they're more seasonal. It's better to have sons than daughters. From my experiences, I'm just trying to tell you that. Okay? And I keep saying this to people: if you get signals and signs that people don't want you and they don't care for you, or they're scared of you, okay, when you're being your best and you're honest, that's not love. Okay, that's not love. So they're going to have to sacrifice some shit to be around you, goddammit. It's like I told you before, when I was a gigolo in the past, women told me all of the time. I said, I can't stand live with this nigga. I'm like, what the hell? The niggas just playing video games and shit. Y'all, you're shaking your ass. And women talk stupid, because I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Okay? The man is in the house. You got a nice sized dick, motherfucker, okay? I'm just watching your kids and shit. Okay? I'm just watching Gigolo, okay? I'm just your fucking partner and shit right now, okay? But so many women are on the lower end of the totem pole. Most of them. I'm not saying I don't hate them, okay? I just felt that you should get what you deserve, okay? You sow what you reap, okay? Lots of people say, oh, what my wife did is like karma. I said, no, it's not, motherfucker. It's really not. You are karma. You better get the fuck out of here. I set every fucking thing up. To jail, to death. It doesn't matter. You got to think like 10 steps ahead. With most people, you're going to have to think 10 steps ahead. But that's all I wanted to say, you brothers and sisters, like that. What's up my page. And most of the time, I'm telling you the truth. It's not wise to live with anybody. Have your own space. I said, we can go to the hotel and bang it, okay, some shit, but you give me a disease, you're dead. It's not hard to do, okay? That's why I got to travel to another country. Because I'm a prodigy. I ain't going to be having no sex with no female who's not a virgin in this country. Are you out of your mind? And I can be damned if a female tell me she's a virgin and over another country. She's going to be dead. She's going to get got dead. And then I just travel back home. Okay, it's not hard to do if you think about it. Peace.